Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 753 with the next episode of Make the Ukraine Great Again, Geopolitical Simulator 4. We're about to engage in the trading phase of our strategy here. We have I went over a specific trade strategy. I'm going to first go for selling. Alright, I'm going to go to export a number of goods. And took a lot of time last night and I went over basically everything, all my surplus items. And I'm developing a complex trade strategy with the West, with the Western European allies. Okay, because I'm trying, as part of this series, two goals. I'm trying to join the European Union as well as NATO. European Union, and when I did the playthrough, which was a couple weeks, they rejected me based on the lines of human rights, and I'm pretty sure I pinpointed the human rights situation that I need to improve, and that would be here, the termination of level of freedom of information. And right now we are under we have a policy of information control and censorship, and I think I'm gonna have to change that to freedom of expression. But in order to do that, that's gonna have a negative impact on my popularity. I can pull it off pretty easily in Parliament, but that's a big negative opinion of the people. I don't know what that's going to do to my popularity. So I'm going to actually wait till my popularity gets up to 100 before I actually go ahead and do that. So we're going to hold off on that for a little bit longer, try to pass some resolutions and get that up there. I think I've gone through all my endorsements at this point. So the other focus is going to be on the trade strategy, which I'm going to try to use. I have three different goals, three different factors in determining trade. And the first goal is going to be to stimulate the GDP. And that's going to be with huge trade deals, with large surpluses with countries like Germany. Currently have meetings set up with France, Germany, United Kingdom, Poland, Turkey, Spain, and the United States. So these are all major economies that I'm going to be trying to trade with to stimulate my GDP, as well as improve relations with them. I do have pretty good relations with most of these countries. In fact, I think I have good relations with all of them. And I'm also going to be trying to establish alliances with them to help to defend my territory. And I would like to try to get some bases built in the Ukraine. I don't know how exactly to do that. I've been told, you can offer bases, and they'll never actually build the bases in the territory. But I actually want them to build bases in this territory to help me defend against the Russians in a possible Russian attack. So I got to figure out how to do that. The other type of deal I'm going to try to do, second type of deal, is going to be discount deals, where I'm going to be giving discounts to certain NATO countries that might not necessarily want me in NATO. When I did the playthrough, all the countries voted for me to join NATO except for one, but it didn't tell me which one. So suspect nations include the Czech Republic right here. You see there in pink, Slovakia. Hungary is gray, so probably not them, but it could be them, and Bulgaria. So those are the four that I'm going to try to focus on for giving like special discounts with smaller surpluses in certain industries, like synthetic fibers, or I think I have like wine might be one of them. I forget. I have it listed here. Beef. I don't have a lot of beef. We're just 12,000 tons of beef. That's going to the Netherlands though. Sheep. Some other. We're going to take a look. So I'm going to set up meetings with these guys after I start to stimulate my GDP with these first meetings. The third type of deal I'm going to try to make are deals that grab the entire market share of certain countries' demands to make them heavily dependent on me. And they will be certain European countries like these four, as well as other countries like Romania, Netherlands, Italy, that are sort of partially for me, but not fully green yet, like these other ones. So, for Germany.
No thanks. My ulcer can't take it.
We are going to want to. We want them as a military ally. They're a military powerhouse. Compliment her.
Very kind.
We want to make a deal with one commodity in particular. Germany, iron. I'm going to sell them iron. And I'm going to be going through, just FYI, I'm going to be going through a lot of trade deals probably throughout this episode. I don't know how many more episodes I'm going to go through. I know it's taken a while, but I'm giving a broad general overview for this series. So they have a lot. We are producing. They have a lot to consume. We can actually give them more. I don't know why it's so short. That's too much. Production. I'm consuming 15, which gives me 33. So that would be enough to deal with them, I think. And I want a good price for this because it is a GDP deal. Let's see if this works. Interlocutor refused. The agreement is canceled. The reason is the quantity of this good iron that you wish to sell to Germany is too much for Germany. Actually, this nation does not want to be too dependent on another nation. Okay. Let's try that again. I guess we have to go with that amount that they're suggesting, which is disappointing because I wanted to try to make them fully dependent on us for iron. Can I bump it up a little bit? Ooh. That worked. That came back. Put it at 178. See if I can get 20,000 out of them. Ah! Alright, tough dealings with these Germans. Tough dealing with these Germans. Can I just use an I? Nope, that doesn't work. Right here. Try to go 22 right off the bat. 79. Okay, so that is a $3 billion deal. So it's my understanding that will increase our GDP by $3 billion. I think that's how that works, which would be great. That's all I want to deal with economically with them. Now, militarily, I was going to offer them like installation of bases and full like land access, but if you guys have seen the the Pan-Arabic Democracy series that I did, they actually turned on me. They actually like positioned themselves throughout the entire country and then turned on me. So I'm not going to give them land access because they actually, and then they did it again in another series I was doing. I was practicing sort of for, I was playing with Austria, and they turned on me again with Austria, and I was sort of doing like an Austrian, possibly like a return to the Habsburg dynasty or something like that series that I might come up with soon. But I am not going to give them land access. Let's see, I want them as an ally. Alright, so they are a full ally now. And I'll give them air access, but not land access. And they'll accept. That's it. I'm not going to give them anything else. I was going to try to get them to allow them to build bases and stuff like that. But no, I don't trust the Germans. They've stabbed me in the back twice in this game. Once with the Arabs and once with the Austrians. I will rely more on the UK, France, and the United States to build bases. They already have bases throughout the world. You know, the UK and France, they are like former empire nations, colonial nations, so they're used to just having bases strategically in areas without fully annexing them. And the United States is like the imperial power now. I'll give Poland land access because they're right there, and I'll need them to come in and intervene. Contract with Germany, first contract.
Well done. You have just signed your first contract.
All right. How was the contract? I didn't get one of those great contract compliments. All right, meeting with France. Here we go. Coffee for you, sir. They'll have ulcers. I got to check on that. Sales contract will be first. Let's go ahead and make a sale to them for steel. We're going to sell them steel. Okay, so they have a large consumption. This is another one where they're not allowing us to sell the full amount. I was hoping they would allow us to sell the full amount to them. But it doesn't look like they want to be too dependent on us. Nope. Okay. Steel. See if I can get 22. Nope, that's too much. Yeah, it's gonna be tedious. I apologize. 19. Right there. Ooh, okay, we got a ball game here. All right, let's see. I've never negotiated volume before, really. Oh, I'll take it. That looks good. All right, $16 billion deal. So the economy is going to skyrocket, but the inflation is also going to skyrocket. But hopefully the taxes that are being passed will sort of contain that. All right, France, we are going to go for the full alliance with France. Let's just see if they'll go right to ally instead of dealing with all this. Become the ally? Oh, no. Support. Yes. Now will you become ally? Yes. Okay, so you got to go through that process of one at a time there with the negotiations. I'm going to give you full access. And you've accepted. And I'm going to say go ahead and build a base. Please build a military base. You are authorized to do that. All right, one French military base somewhere in the Ukraine. Hopefully will help. We're going to offer bases to the UK and to the America too. Exactly. Additionally, I'm probably going to give the Americans 2 bases.
The terrorist organization has nodded off.
All right, not a lot of news from them. That's good. Oh, we got a law passed here.
The vote was held and the
Nice.
your commitment
And the family value, lady likes me. That's because of the porn tax that I added. And that looks like things are moving in the right direction, I hope. There is this nuclear accident that occurred here in the country. We don't know what the damage estimate is yet. Alright, I should have a meeting coming up with the UK. There it is. Alright, Gary Cameron.
Sure. Dark and strong, please.
He likes his coffee.
Very kind.
Contract for you, sir, will be maize. We're going to sell you some corn. Where is the maize? There you are. Okay. 8,000. I really want a much larger market share for these countries. That's too much. Okay. We'll take it down to 45. No, that's too much. $19 at 45. No, that's too much. Yikes. This is not at all what I planned. 15 at 39. All right, counter proposal 37. That's good price. See if I can get some more volume. All right, I'll just take that deal, I guess. Can I get one more? No, I'll take that deal. Alright, $1.6 billion contract. Not as big with the UK. The French deal is the biggest deal we've had so far. Alright, so let's go ahead and negotiate these treaties. These are the major NATO countries, so whether or not I get NATO's alliance, at least I'll have strong allies to help me deal with any situations involving the Russians. I want to say, let's give them 2 bases, actually. Yes, nice. Alright, very good. I gotta convince them to actually do it. The United States, we're gonna allow 3 bases. Air, land, and sea, if they want it. I wonder how I do that. Can I just go into the army? Ukraine. No, I don't know. Alright, Poland meeting. Meeting with Poland.
No thanks.
Ah, I did it again.
Very kind.
Alright. Sales agreement with them. They're going to go ahead and I got 2 things for them. Vegetables and wine. Wine is one of those deals I'm trying to capture their entire market share. I'm not sure they're going to allow me to do that, though. But vegetables is a GDP deal. Trying to stimulate my GDP through the sale of millions of tons of vegetables. I was hoping to get a lot of their market share, too. Right there would be good. They got a pretty decent price. Yeah. Too much. Vegetables. Where are you? All the way at the bottom. Alright. See if I can get 3. Too much. It's got to be below 3. I'm going to go for a higher price. 15. That's a good price. See if I can get, no. Stick with that. Alright. Nice deal. 2.9 billion. Oh, I wanted to get wine too. Hold up. Go back. Sales contract. I wanted to try to take over their entire wine market, but they're not going to let me, are they? 85. 75. I'll give them fair price. No. Wine. Take over half the market. No. Good Lord. What if I gave them a smaller price? I'm going to give them a very cheap price. The cheapest price I could give. Give a little room for negotiation. Nope. Half the market. No. Wow. Okay. They're a pain. Alright, so I'm going to go for a higher price then, I guess. I'll take it. Okay, now. Non-aggression pact for you. Yes. Support. Agreement. Oh, I already did that. Support. Yes. Alliance. Yes. Mobilizing very strong allies here. Full access to my territory. You have accepted. Alright, so you got land, air, and sea access. Alright, that's it.
You should spend some time.
Finding funds, huh? Alright, pause this here. Oh, we are at 97%. It's almost time to get that freedom of expression bill through. I've gone for about 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.